Today, we'll be firing a Kimber 1911 45 ACP in our garage. Something I wouldn't recommend normally, unless the bullets are made out of wax. Step 1, deprime all of your brass. The next thing you need is a pan you don't care about anymore and some paraffin wax from the store. Just melt a couple of the chunks of wax in the pan at about 200 degrees until it's all melted. Turn off the oven, let it set. Right about here we're about 1/3 of an inch, though ultimately you want it to be about 2/5 of an inch. But this will work okay for now. And you just take one of your deprimed brass, push it in. You want to push it in straight. If you push it in crooked, it'll actually leave the barrel crooked. Don't ask me how, but it does. Twist it around. Move any excess around the edge with your fingernail. There's our wax bullet. So here I've made up a batch of 25. Now we need to put the primers in. Now, wax bullets work great in revolvers because revolvers will cycle themselves. In the case of an automatic, you gotta do it one at a time. But in a larger caliber like 45 or 40 S&W, things get even more complicated. Normally, with a 9mm, you'd be able to take these, let them into a magazine, and be able to cycle. In the case of a large caliber like this, try to cycle it. With no nose in the bullet, it won't cycle into the chamber, which means we have to cycle all of them one at a time. Gotta load every one of our bullets, just like so. On to our target. It looks like I'm a shitty shot, but this was the only shot that was actually aimed. All the rest of these were fired from the hip. I think that's pretty good. And this right here is a clean miss. It didn't go into the drywall, but it did dent it. So you want to put a towel behind your target. No damage to your wall then. And let's go put up a clean target. You also want to do this in a well-ventilated area. I love the smell of gunpowder, but the smell of primer stinks. Nice. Chest. I should also mention that the ballistics of wax are basically non-existent. You actually aim for a point, you can just be guaranteed you're going to hit somewhere around that point. Headshot works. That one was right on. I'd say pretty good for not aiming. Except for those 4. Those were aimed. And that's how you practice in your garage. And one more word to the wise. To firing wax bullets, clean your damn barrel. It will be icky.